Well, I hope that COP30 makes progress across a wide range of subjects which are related to the implementation of action to reduce climate change and to cope with climate change as agreed in the Paris Agreement of 10 years ago. There's too much to go into in particular detail, but I will mention two things. First, the need for countries to report against their national determined contribution. I'm hoping that there'll be a lot more reporting by the time we actually get to Belém than has been reported thus far. Also, I noted that Brazil is looking to introduce a process to provide finance for protecting rainforests in the tropics, and I think that that's a very valuable initiative, and I hope that that is successful, applied at the meeting. The Paris goals are important because they provide a framework in which action takes place so that we know what we need to do and the time frame in which we need to do it. And it's really quite challenging because as things stand, we ought to be aiming to reduce our emissions globally to close to zero by 2050. It seems unlikely that we'll reach that particularly, which means that we will definitely overshoot 1.5 degrees. And since that we're already at 1.5 degrees, that seems to be very clearly the track that we're on at the moment. So I'd hope that the meeting really brings greater impetus and emphasis on reducing emissions and getting on track to meet the global goals as far as we are able. But what does this all mean for people at ground level, from individuals to companies to councils, etc.? Well, already quite a lot of people have taken up the initiative themselves, personally or for their organisation, to try and meet the net zero goals by 2050 or even earlier, 2030 in some cases, as the RMetS has done. And I think that that in itself is very healthy. There's no need to just depend on a top-down process produced by the international process, but a bottom-up process where individuals and countries take action themselves will also contribute to the whole and is to be much encouraged.